For the former president's criminal hush money trial, he'll be back in court today. His lawyers continue their cross-examination of key witness Michael Cohen. That case could come to a close as early as this week. Laura Jarrett is NBC's senior legal correspondent. So Michael Cohen is still under cross-examination. How much longer do you expect that to be? And then, of course, the prosecution has a chance to redirect.
Yeah, so we've heard a lot about the alleged conspiracy in this case, the conspiracy to try to bury bad stories ahead of the 2016 election. The jury has heard plenty of that. They have not heard about the falsification of business records. That's what the former president has been accused of, trying to doctor up his records. And that's what I think we're going to hear more about on cross-examination. But there was sort of this Perry Mason moment last week in court where Cohen was confronted with some text messages that made it seem like he had actually made up one of his conversations with the former president. The prosecutors are now going to get their shot today, as early as today, to try to clean that up, to try to explain it, to try to help him rehabilitate himself on that point. So that's something to watch for today.
Because the prosecutors need Michael Cohen, because is Michael Cohen the lone witness who ties Donald Trump to the business record allegation, which is the case, the charge in the case?
Yes, there's nobody else to do it. The only other person who's been in these alleged conversations was the old CFO of the Trump organization. That person's on Rikers Island. No one's bringing him. And so other than Cohen, prosecutors don't have anybody else to do it. And so they really do need Michael Cohen here to tie a bow on everything.
Prosecutors will argue, of course, there's other circumstantial evidence that indicates knowledge. So let's see, we've got the cross-examination. The defense has indicated it may not put on any evidence at all and just say, look, the state hasn't made its case.
Right. And there's always this outstanding question of whether the former president will testify or not. As of last week, his attorney wasn't willing to commit one way or another. At a certain point, the rubber's going to meet the road on that, and he's going to have to decide whether he's going to do it in the next couple of days. But if he doesn't, then this will move very quickly to closing arguments this week.
And just so people know, it is the defendant's choice whether or not to testify, even if the lawyer says, don't do it.
There have been plenty of lawyers over time that wish their clients didn't testify, and it's always the client's choice.
Okay. Laura, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.